All right, everybody. Terrence Popp here with another episode of Live from the Lair. Now, this one's pre-recorded. Anyway, I got an email from a young hua who's, in the Army. He's been in for about a year and a half, 2 years. And in the email, he explains that, all of his NCOs and officers are walking around on eggshells and doing everything that they can not to offend or upset them and hurt their fee-fees. And he's just sick of it. And he's like, hey, Popp, you were once a first sergeant. Could you please go through some of the lingo you used to use on a regular basis? Yes, I will. All right, we start off here at the top.
If you are sick and tired of Hollywood's brainwashing in disguise and the insanity is just too much, we've got the answer for you. And it's completely free on Tubi. Not So Sane Entertainment presents their greatest hits, complete with cyberpunk conspiracies, hilarious hotties, lady lawmen, zombie babies, and cameos by some familiar faces.
You want to give them the right to vote?
It's a right provided to them by the Queen.
F her, she's a whore.
So begin your odyssey away from the dreck of Hollyweird and enjoy some good old-fashioned entertainment for a change. Links are in the Meat Gazer box.
I used to always say, call people foolish mortals. And that's comic book speak for dumbass. And silence, foolish mortal. That's comic book speak for shut the fuck up. All right, you can say the worst shit to people if you just change the words a little bit and watch people's heads explode when you use it. All right, the next one. All right, assholery. I can't tell you how many times I've walked in and I have seen just crazy assholery. And you guys are like, hey, what exactly is assholery? Well, it is selfish, rude, and inconsiderate behavior. Basically, when you're in the barracks, that's how soldiers act. And I can tell you there was many times I've come in to do a health and welfare or a surprise inspection, open the soldier's door, step in and go, hey, what kind of assholery we got going on in here? Open the fridge, give me sandwich beer. Yeah, give me a beer. Yeah, I know you're not supposed to have it. I didn't see shit. All right, this is all good. I'm out. I mean, literally, as long as it wasn't like off the hook, I'm not gonna bring any heat on you. It is what it is. And and it got to the point where I would, do these surprise inspections, and I did them so often. My soldiers were pretty cool about it because they knew that I wasn't gonna, bust their hump for, being just idiots. Because I understand most of the people in the enlisted ranks are younger than 25. Majority of them are between 18 and 22, and they're literally still dick thinking. That little tiny nerve bundle at the end of your stalk with a hole in the end, where all the bad decisions come out. If you ever heard the saying, I need that like a hole in the head, well, there you go. All right. Shitheadery. All right, now, shitheadery is usually either it's done by accident or you're dealing with an individual with a lower IQ, or it could be a bad case of gleep glop and floop-de-doo syndrome. And what that is here is people taking actions without thinking it through. All right, now listen. We all have those friends that when they show up, your IQ goes down 30 to 40 points, and you just do stupid shit. That is the gleep glop and floop-de-doo effect. I've had many a soldier. As long as I kept them separated, they were good. The minute they come back together, they're doing stupid shit. Like setting off smoke grenades or keeping blank ammo on the live ammo point always is a lot of fun. No, they didn't think that one through. Granted, nobody got hurt, but some people did not fire expert because they had mixed blanks into the live rounds. Yeah. Yeah, that was a good one there. But yeah, that's shitheadery. All right, now next we have fuckery. All right, fuckery. Intentional actions to damage, injure a person, his equipment, his belongings, or his feelings. That's fuckery. All right, now typically, if I get a soldier doing fuckery, like say slash a guy's tires or does some stupid ass shit, listen, there's all kinds of drama in the barracks, and there might be a tooth knocked out, a tire getting slashed, or somebody getting grounded, pounded over fuckery. All right? Now, typically, if I catch you doing fuckery, there's going to be some punishment involved. Usually, it'll be extra training, 12-mile road march, dig a 4x4x4 dummy hole, chop up wood, break up concrete, the horrible shit. All right. Ass fuckery. Now, listen. This is the same as fuckery, except you're motivated by selfishness. So you're literally buddy fucking your buddy or somebody in your unit that's not technically your buddy. You're blue falconing him because you want something out of the deal. Now, I have seen this in many different forms. Ass fuckery is conducive with a blue falcon. I can't tell you. There's 2 or 3 occasions I was running guard mount. I'm doing the inspection of all my guards, and like 2 guys are, they're put together. Their stuff is all good, and then other people that I'm inspecting, their shit is all messed up. And when I point it out, they're like, "Oh, it wasn't like that." Later, I find out that the 2 guys who were squared away fucked with everyone else's equipment before guard mount, because if you are the best guard, you get moved into a position called supernumerary. And what that is, you're just an extra floating guard. You're like a monster back on the football team. If one of the guards gets sick or he has to take a dump, the supernumerary takes his place. But if that doesn't happen, he just sits back in the guard shack, drinks Cokes, eats pizza, and watches the game. All right. Douche baggery. Similar to ass fuckery, except you're not really damaging anything. All right, you're not attempting to injure anybody. You're just manipulating the circumstances for self-benefit. Douche baggery. Now, we all know many women out there who will gaslight your ass 3 ways to Sunday. Because they know they fucked up, you know they fucked up, and they're trying to warp your mind and take you off the scent. So, douchebaggery. All right. It is what it is. Now, I can't tell you how many times I've seen douchebaggery. In the service, especially units I was in, I saw it like every day. It was relatively minor for the most part. As long as you caught it in time before it got out of hand. And then it might devolve into a counseling session with dimensional lumber, and a tooth and hair might get ripped out of somebody's, face. All right, ass baggery. Self-explanatory. Basically, you're a dude, and everything you do half-assed. You're lazy at it, or you just put no effort into it. Now, I've seen this a lot of times when I would assign soldiers tasks, and I would show up to inspect, and it was just done all fucked up. And then you get the excuses, well, I didn't know, I need a block of instruction. Not having it. You do ass baggery, you're going to pay in pain and sweat. I'm going to fuck you up. All right. Fucking fuckery. It's the same as fuckery, except you continue to do it. Now, typically, fuckery is like a 1 or 2 time thing. For instance, They decided to do some fuckery on me when I fell asleep in the barracks during a party. And they put Nair on one of my eyebrows. And on the mirror, little ledge in front of the mirror in our latrine inside our room, they had a permanent marker and a razor. So when I woke up in the morning, I had to make a decision. Do I draw in the missing eyebrow, or do I shave the one that's on off? That was a very bad day for the popster, because I drew the eyebrow on, and I was a laughing stock. And, hey, you live and you learn. But I did that same exact prank probably 8 times in my career to other individuals. Were they pissed off? Oh, yes. Did they get even? They certainly did, but that's another story. All right, next, and I call this one line towery. Officers usually do this, and what that is they never rock the boat, even if what they're doing is wronger than 2 boys fucking in church. I can't tell you how many times I would hear the company commander give an op order, to, my platoon, and it is just fucked up 3 ways to Sunday. And I'm like, seriously, sir? I mean, there's no feedback. You didn't even say anything. I mean, you're risking all of our lives. Because that officer doesn't want to make waves, and he wants to get promoted, and he wants to get a good OAR so he can advance in his career and continue to fuck up to move up, because that's what most officers do, especially in the past 10 years. So, line towery. All right, gentlemen, I don't care what rank you are. If you are in a situation that is just fucked up, do not be a line tower. Be the squeaky wheel. The squeaky wheel gets the grease, or you get your allotment of indirect fire, so in case shit goes down, you can call it in to save your ass. That's another story. All right. Cuntory. That is basically any Western country that is run by cunts. That stands for can't understand normal thinker. We have all kinds of idiots up there who don't seem to understand how economics works, and feelings have, no impact on reality, but they're trying to govern by feels and not reals. There you go. Next one. Mouth breathery. All right, now I've seen this many times. Those soldiers that, they have just enough IQ to understand, what you're saying for the most part. But the minute you use a 3 or 4 syllable word, you get the dip mouth and that lost look, Well, what you're seeing right there when that happens is mouth breathery. And what that is you're dealing with rednecks, white trash, or red trash, or simply ignorant fools or uneducated. Mouth breathery. All right. Gaynastics. I can't tell you how many times in the military I had to watch excellent games of gaynastics unfold. Case in point. We are doing a combat drop. I'm in the 2nd Ranger Battalion. They truck us out to McCord Air Force Base, and we rig up all our parachutes only to have it canceled by weather, so then we have to unrig our parachutes. 20 minutes later, as we're getting into the cattle car, no, we're going back because the weather's changed. Again, putting on the parachutes, and again, taking the parachutes off. Now, after the 3rd time this happened, my platoon sergeant just literally turned around to the entire platoon and he said, "All right, gaynastics, in cadence, begin." And he just starts doing these crazy, stupid waves with his hands. And next thing I know, the entire platoon is out there just because we are so upset that we have to continue to do this horse shit over and over again without any explanations. It builds up a lot of frustrations. And one of the ways to deal with frustration, make fun of it, call it gay nastics. That makes all of those painful sessions of hurry up and wait not so painful. All right. Thumb jack in your shit box. I used to say this all the time. I got yelled at a few times for saying it, mainly because there were women in the area. I didn't care. I treated everyone the same when I was in. Either you make the standard or you don't. I'm not going to walk around in eggshells around you. But if I give you tasks and I come by to see what's going on and everyone's sitting around doing nothing, I'd be like, all right, quit thumbjacking your goddamn shit boxes and get over there and get it done. And then you get the, okay. That happened 4 or 5 times a week for pretty much my entire military career. All right, next. Fucking fucks. If I am yelling at you and I say, you fucking fuck, that means I am this close to breaking your balls. All right, I'm talking digging the hole, the road marches, a PT test, and then another PT test, rifle PT, the whole deal. If I use you motherfucking fucks, I'm sick of your horse shit, and you better watch the fuck out. That's exactly what that meant. All right. Now, chances are this video is not going to get monetized because there's all kinds of F-bombs in there and, a little bit of cuntalese thrown in there. I don't care. All right? I just want to see the youth of today who are out there on the front line doing what they have to do using the proper lingo. Fuck their feelings. You're in the military to get a job done, and feelings do nothing but get in the way.